Hello, this is Chris Badgett coming at you from LifterLMS. And if you're new to LifterLMS, LifterLMS is a WordPress plugin that makes it easy to create, sell, and protect engaging online courses. In this video, we're going to be talking about the popular LaunchPad theme for LifterLMS. Now in WordPress, it's best that functionality come in the form of plugins, and themes are what bring in the design. So today we just released a new version of the LifterLMS LaunchPad theme, which is what you can see an implementation of on my screen right here. So this is the LifterLMS LaunchPad theme. It brings design attention and gives you design control over your whole website. You could use it without LifterLMS if you wanted to, but it gives you a lot of control over all the things that LifterLMS makes, the courses, the lessons, the design of those things, and so on. So in this video, I just want to touch on real briefly what makes LaunchPad so awesome and so powerful. So you can see here, I'm on the front end of the website. We've got this header area. We're actually using the Beaver Builder page building plugin to make it easy to develop these kind of components, like this big hero image with some text on top and some buttons. We're bringing in the courses right here. We're having some call to action, some feature boxes, some testimonials, some more content, and some other Beaver Builder modules here, and some links to social media, some people who are using LifterLMS. And then down here, this is where the theme brings in the footer of the website, and down here, this is actually called the site information or site info area. So this is just a quick view of what LifterLMS and Launchpad look like together.
Hello and welcome to the...
And if we were to go inside one of the courses, you can see here that we've chosen to put the sidebar on the right side. We're using the LifterLMS progress widgets and so on. So this is just one implementation of the LifterLMS LaunchPad theme and what makes it pretty cool, especially when you combine LifterLMS, LaunchPad, and Beaver Builder. So I'm just going to jump over to the back end and give you a quick tour of what makes the LifterLMS LaunchPad theme so powerful, and this should help you figure out if it's a good fit for you or not. So here's the same website. You can see that I'm logged in. I've got the WordPress bar at the top here. And if I go into the back end to the WordPress dashboard, you can see over here, appearance, LaunchPad. This is where all the theme settings and options are. So the LifterLMS LaunchPad theme gives you a lot of settings, a lot of options, a lot of control. If you don't want a lot of options and you don't want a lot of control, it's not a good fit for you. But sometimes all these options and what all these settings mean, it can be a little overwhelming, or it might take a little bit of a learning curve to figure out what everything does. So Launchpad is super powerful, and because of that, it has a lot of options. But because of that, you can change lots of different things without having to write a single line of code. So, all the colors and styles and margins and fonts, you can bring in the entire Google font, typography library of 600 fonts. I recommend using 1, 2, or 3 fonts, usually just 2, but one for titles and one for the body content. But LifterLMS gives you a lot of options. Some themes don't even let you select your typography. But with Launchpad, you get to choose from 600. So if we were to look at that area over here, you can see in typography that you can choose from all these different Google fonts that are out there. And then you can see all this stuff: the header, the footer, the layout. All of these things are just general theme stuff. This is, this would work without LifterLMS. Do you want the sidebars on the right? Do you want them on the left? Do you want full width? How wide do you want the site to be? These are all different options that you can set in LaunchPad. Now, if LifterLMS is installed, you can really start modifying the LifterLMS components like courses and the pricing tables and the checkout screen. So, what color do you want your progress bar to be? What colors do you want your data that goes with the course? When you look at the syllabus, how do you want those tiles to lay out? When somebody completes a lesson, do you want all these different symbols? We're just using the check mark. So you can see how there's a ton of options here, and that's what makes LaunchPad so powerful. So if you're the type of person who likes to have a lot of control, specifically design control over your project, but you're not a web developer, you don't know how to write code, you don't know how to write HTML and CSS and these types of things, LaunchPad may be a great fit for you. So you can, the pricing tables that LifterLMS creates with the access plans, you can control all the various pieces around that as well too. So that is a quick look at what makes LaunchPad so powerful. We just released a new version of it today, and that just includes just more control, more settings. So there's some new things that you can do up here with the menu to control the space between the menu items, and the distance between the logo and the top of the site, and some stuff related to course titles and a few other settings in that area. So if you think LaunchPad might be a good fit for you, I would encourage you to check it out and take it for a spin. And you can create.
Chances are, if you're watching
course site, and if you want to make it even more powerful, I highly recommend, like you see that we've done on the home page here, of also integrating the Beaver Builder page builder plugin. And this allows you to create these fancier layouts, which you can also do at the course and lesson level too if you want to. If you go to LifterLMS demo, you can see how we're using LaunchPad in combination with Beaver Builder on a couple pages like the home page and the about page and so on. So thank you for checking out this video and taking a quick look at the LifterLMS LaunchPad theme.